There it is, the dark side of the city. Bragg N East. There they are, the people who make it so. They all know the names of the game on these Raleigh streets. Drugs, gangs, prostitution. Raleigh police officer Robert Wagner has been patrolling there 6 years. He told me he reached a breaking point 2 years ago. Something was trying to kill his soul. He was conflicted with all the profound anger inside the people around Bragg N East all the time.
And I'm like, God, why? Why is not just her, but other people I've dealt with so angry? It just seems like they're so angry. And he just clear as day, I remember God telling me, many people out here have never experienced love, true unconditional love. They don't know love, they've never seen love, they don't know me. And at that point I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to change my tactics.
He changed his tactics, all right. Bragg N East people must have thought he was crazy. On the beat, he just went out and started loving people.
And so I'd drive down the street, and where the gang members would sit there and cuss at me, or, you know, flick me off, or call me names, I would just roll down my window and say, hey, how you guys doing? Just want to make sure you guys don't need anything, you guys okay? And they would, you know, cuss at me, and I would just drive off, and I would do it every day, just constantly, just installing that positive role model in their minds.
Then Officer Wagner got a bigger idea, to film a major motion picture, faith-based, inspired by true events. It's called Bragg N East. His dream is to bring real hope and change, like the kind he's beginning to see.
So I would just do that every single day, and it just started breaking people down. And before you know it, I noticed that there was people stopping me. Hey, officer, you know, I'm about to go to jail for these charges, you know, but when I get out, I want to give you a call. I was getting phone calls at home with people and some gang members that wanted to commit suicide. And they called me up saying, hey, I don't want to do this, and if you agree to meet me at Wake Med, I'll come, I'll go. And I go. You know, I'm meeting people on my days off. You know, I've seen a way that I can touch lives, show Christ, instead of always having to preach it. And that was one of the things as a cop, it was very hard to do. You know, how do I preach the Word of God, but I can't really preach the Word of God? And I was like, well, let's just show Christ. Let's show His love. I've had prostitutes flag me down and say, officer, you know, I just want to thank you for your prayers. You know, my mom's coming down here to pick me up, take me to rehab. You won't see me anymore. And so I've had I could go on with stories and people and just incidents where now I'm so much more effective without having to be as aggressive.